of you have wondered, why are you so beautiful? And I oftentimes wonder that to myself, but I don't. I basically have a regimen of beautification. I should eat better, I know, but I have a beautification regimen. And I'm going to tell you my magical beautification regimen. So I take baths. Ever since I can remember, I have always taken baths. If there's a bath available, I will take it. And so I usually fill it up with warm water, if not hot water. That way it opens up my pores, it opens up everything. And then what I usually do is I shave. I start as the pores are opening, everywhere, so that way release the oils and the toxins that are in my body. I shave. I sit there and I shave, and I tuck. For a lot of you who want to know about my beautiful mustaches, what I do is I tuck it into my mouth. I eat it. And then I shave. I mean, it's getting bigger, so it's kind of hard, and it's at that point, but it's kind of hard to like tuck it in there. But tuck it in there, and I shave, and that's how it's so beautiful. See, and then what do I do? So then I put charcoal scrub. Some people say you should really wash your face, but I believe that there's soap in the foam, so it does wash my face, and then I scrub it with a charcoal scrub, with a sugar charcoal scrub, and then I let it sit there. I let it sit there for a minute. I also adore. I'm going to make a separate video about this. Niles and Jazz. Niles and Jazz is a hair product that I've been using, that I started using because I wanted to support Mike Coulter and his family, because I love evil. I want to support everyone that was involved in evil. It's an amazing, beautiful series that just resonates for so many people. So, but besides that, in education and information and just mastery at the craft of everything, all of it, theater, acting, all of it. But the point is, I want to support his family, and I want to help them out. And they created this product for mixed kids, and it's primarily for kids. And I wanted to okay, well, I'm going to try it for my friends. I'm going to buy some for Christmas for my friends. And there's like a whole story about it that I need to make a video about it. And it's really cool. But I ended up getting the product, and since I didn't see my friend, I started using the Scalp Enchanter, in my hair. The Scalp Enchanter has saved my life. We'll talk about a video how I literally have been to the hospital several times a year for ingrown hairs in my scalp. I will tell you later about that whole situation. So I use Niles and Scalp Enchanter, and I let it sit in there for a good minute while I scrub. Oh, usually I actually start with the Niles and Chaz before I shave. Then I scrub. I think that men underestimate just scrubbing out of your skin. Just scrub, scrub, scrub. You have a lot of dead skin. You have a lot of things. Get a loofah. Get a nice little good scrub going on there. I use what's that? The green stuff. the smelly green stuff. Irish Spring. I love Irish Spring soap. I just adore it. It's my favorite until Niles and Chaz goes on. And then so I scrub everywhere, because now that the oils have seeped and my pores have opened, I'm able to scrub all the insides and everything out there, and the warm water will keep on removing all that stuff in there. So I make sure I scrub everywhere, because I get a lot of ingrown hair, so I just scrub. So after scrubbing, and I get with a pumice stone, and I pumice stone, and since it's so relaxing, I put oil. I put oil in the bathtub. I put like lemon oil a little bit, get little vials of lemon oil and stuff like that from the thrift stores whenever the Lord gives them to me. And sometimes I share them with people that have too much. So these vials are amazing, and sometimes at night, eucalyptus, to fall down to sleep, if you worked it out, if you want to wake up right now, like you're in coffee, lemon, lemongrass. That's what I had this morning before I shower. So then you do the lemongrass or whatever mandarin, whatever oil in there, as you're drawing the bath, as you're drawing the whole bath. And so you're doing that. And so Scalp Enchanter, scrubbing, facial, scrubbing. And after all that, you've scrubbed everything out. I wash my hair out. I just wash it all out. And then I put Head and Shoulders, because Niles and Chaz isn't right now. But once they do, I'm sure I'll be using their shampoo. So I use Head and Shoulders just because it's really good on the scalp. A second best product for scalp, and that I've loved. So I use that, and that's how I'm able to, in my 40s, keep my hair, like actually, and kind of regrow it. For an aside, but that's a whole different issue. Thank you, doctor. And I'm sure that helps too. So that's what I do in order to maintain my beautiful visage. Now, I also use masks. I adore masks. Once a week, I usually do a mask, cucumber, avocado, whatever it is that I can find. I also have the gel Freeman's. Oh, Freeman's. Freeman mask. Whenever I get in a little tube, I put it on and I just peel it off. I usually don't peel it off because of the facial hair. I do put it on and I just wash it off because a lot of the nutrients are in there, and I'm sure that it's pulling out stuff, but I've already pulled out stuff because I've scrubbed my face. So that's how I stay beautiful. And then when I dry, oh yeah, and before everything, after I've washed, take the water out. I start taking the water out. Then I take a cold bucket. If you have a shower, that's great. You can have like the shower head. I was like, but right now I don't have a shower. We have a shower, but I'm not choosing to use it because I like bath, So, but no, there's no shower and bath connected where I bathe. So then I take the bucket of water, cold water, and I dump it on my face. I do it 3 times, for this unification of the spirit, the Lord, all that stuff. And I do it 3 times in order to wake myself up, because you have warm water and you want to wake yourself up with some cold water. And also close up your pores so that way you're not taking all that stuff in. You could do more, but do it in sets of 3, so 3, 6, 9. Oh, I forgot the most important part. Water conducts magic. So what you do is you, of course, want to put like a song. I usually choose a song on loop. And right now I'm doing Abracadabra by Lady Gaga because it's magically based. And so I say, as I'm moving my arms in the bath, as I'm drawing the bath, I say beautification, beautification, beautiful, beautiful. I'm drawing the energy of beautiful into my body and into my pores and into my whole energy. So when you look at me, you're like, he's so beautiful. Look at his mouth. Look at his teeth. He's just the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Look at his teeth. Yes, I'm missing a tooth, you idiot. But I still think I'm beautiful, and I don't care, and so should you. I was afraid when I lost that tooth. I was like, oh my gosh, what will people think? And then I realized, I don't give a fuck. And that's kind of how you should live your life, where people are going to judge you, but you really shouldn't give a fuck. I want to wish you all a wonderful eternity. Thank you for my beautification video and watching it. I want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful eternity. Did I already say that? Too many.